What's going on, people? It's your man, Patrick Michael Strange, host of the New Release Wednesday show, and this is episode 7 of our NSFW, that's Not Safe for Work. And I got my guys for this week, Christopher Lee Swartzlander, he's the author of Tripping Over Reality, and my man, Jake Bozek, he's the podcaster behind Geek Out, y'all. How you guys doing?
Good,
man.
Fantastic,
Good,
fantastic.
It's good to have y'all on, man. We've been trying to make this happen for a
Oh,
while.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I'm excited to have you guys on here, man. So let's talk about pop culture.
Okay.
Is that kind of what y'all do on Geek Out as
Oh
well?
yeah, absolutely. Like one of the big things we were talking about because we all saw it recently was the new movie Sicario.
Oh yes.
I don't know if you heard about
Benicio.
it. Benicio del Toro, Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Benicio's amazing.
Oh, he's for me. He's like again another lock for best supporting actor. He won it for Traffic years ago.
Okay.
Dealing the same kind of thing, the drug war, cartel stuff. Movie's fantastic. I mean, Mad Max is up there. It's one of my favorite movies this year, but Sicario is like the first real, honest to God masterpiece I've seen this year.
Awesome.
It's
Oh,
unbelievable.
I've got to see it.
If you watched Narcos on Netflix,
Yeah.
it's a great kind of sequel to that because it's kind of all the fallout. It's present day stuff dealing with the the war on drugs, but what it's also dealing with is the idea that maybe there should be one cartel in power is easier to handle than a bunch of cartels in power kind of thing. And there's a lot of kind of like, is this the CIA? Is this the FBI? Who are we dealing with? Is it a good guy, bad guy? A lot of tension. Just some of the best acting you'll see this year. Fantastic cast.
Awesome.
That's the best.
When I saw your post on that on Facebook,
Oh, yeah.
I got super excited.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
The trailers got me, and so now with I know you're kind of very critical on different things, and so
It's good
I'm
stuff.
excited.
Yeah, Benicio steals the show, man.
All right.
He's a beast.
I definitely want to see it.
It's
Benicio is an amazing actor. He's
Oh, yeah.
an amazing actor. I loved him, and a lot of people didn't really like it, but the remake of The Wolfman.
Oh
that he
yeah.
was in,
I never got to
he-
see that
Well,
yet.
he was in
Where
Emily
he
Blunt was
played-
in that too, which is
Yeah.
funny because they're both.
Yeah, they're both.
Same
Where he played
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
he did a perfect spot on impersonation of Lon Chaney.
Yeah.
I mean, he was fantastic.
Okay.
Directed by the
in that
same guy who
film.
directed The Rocketeer and first Captain America. So we got all kinds of.
Oh
very
wow,
Awesome,
that's
awesome.
interesting.
Pop culture
Very
stuff.
cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's going on in your world, Chris?
I'm really excited. Star Wars Battlefront just launched the beta today.
Man. I saw the trailers today.
I mean, who's not excited about The Force Awakens coming out? I don't know. You guys reading Shattered Empire?
Those were the first two were my picks, and actually I wanted to make the third issue my pick for this week as well, but there's so many other good stuff as well.
Yeah.
That they already
And you
know I'm
can't do
picking
it
it
over
up.
and over
You,
again,
you know what I'm saying? What else is there to say about it? Pick it up.
Yeah. So I mean,
yeah.
Who's not a Star Wars fan?
I know,
I mean,
right?
I just love it. So I'm really happy about that game. I can't wait till the actual game drops.
Okay.
But it's nice to be able to get on there and play some beta.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fall TV now, we have iZombie. I think that episode just dropped recently, the brand new season of that. We have Arrow and Flash. You guys checking that stuff out? Are you fans of any of that
I saw the
DC TV?
season premiere of The Flash. I was not as happy as I think I should have been.
Okay.
Which is a bummer because that show's seemed to be firing
it was
all
solid.
cylinders since the pilot, in my opinion.
The first season was solid.
Yeah.
It ended on a fantastic note, and it just seemed to stumble at the starting line.
Okay.
There
I
you
have
go.
that on my DVR. That's it.
Yeah.
I just caught that. Took me a couple beats, but I caught up.
Much like the show.
Yeah.
I didn't like that they had Adam Smasher as a villain. I
they
didn't
did.
like.
I do like Adam Smasher though.
I love Adam.
I'm sure they'll do the turn.
Yeah,
and all
I love
that.
Adam Smasher
Yeah,
as a character. I'm a big
Justice
JSA
Society.
fan.
Yeah.
And it felt a little shaky to me.
And forced.
Considering the run that they had on the first season and how good that was.
Okay.
To the second season to kind of stop on the first episode.
Okay.
I mean, at the end I was happy. It brought itself together at the end, but it seemed a little disjointed in the beginning.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Did you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I haven't seen Angel yet. No. Haven't
Okay.
seen it.
Arrow, iZombie. I have so much to catch up on. That's all on my DVR right now.
Yeah.
So
Mine too.
we have stuff to
full.
do.
Yeah.
Let's hit them with our nays and yays, y'all.
Okay.
For the week. Let me hit it over to you with your first nay of the week.
First day of the week. My thing is, again, I'm a big Ghost Rider fan. Felipe Smith and Trad Moore killed it with the Robbie
Yeah.
Reyes bringing a new Ghost Rider to the mythos of there's a lot of Ghost Riders.
Yeah.
And the fact that they were able to bring him to the mythos and make him totally original, not linked to any of the other Ghost Riders like they were before the Spirit of Vengeance, a wholly new idea.
Yeah.
You know, they had the Ghost Racers miniseries that was just ended.
It looked awesome.
It was a lot of fun. You had all the Ghost Riders ever converging together in this kind of like Mad Maxian Achillesium.
Sweet.
The bummer is though I haven't seen solicitations anything anywhere for Ghost Rider to be back.
It's a shame.
And it's a bummer because Robbie Reyes is this fresh, young, really interesting character, not just a Ghost Rider, but he's got the family mentality, trying to be a good brother. It lends itself to great art. You know, Felipe Smith is just a fantastic artist and a writer as well. He did a lot of the variants, and then he drew the last two issues as well. So I'm hoping this turns into a yay down the line, but I haven't seen anything for Ghost Rider, and they're relaunching all the Marvel titles. I was hoping we'd get Ghost Rider because he's awesome.
And that's a real shame. Ghost Rider's always been a strong character. I mean, as far back as the 70s, and yes, I remember when I first watched.
And even when the Nicolas Cage films weren't the greatest, it was still cool to see it on the screen.
The first one wasn't horrible.
Exactly.
The second one,
The first
kind
one
of phoned
benefits
it
from
in.
how bad the second one is.
I think you're right. Yeah, in retrospect, when I go back and watch the first
Yeah.
one after seeing the second one, I'm
Yeah.
like, this isn't half bad.
I love Nick Cage. I love Ghost Rider together. It's not the greatest thing, but it's entertaining. The first one's entertaining.
It is.
I'll give
It
that.
is at least entertaining.
So Marvel, big nay to you. We want Ghost Riders, Ghost Racers. Give
Bring
us
it.
some Ghost Rider.
We need it.
And I don't know if you've checked Felipe out on his original book manga back in the day, MBQ.
No, I've heard about it.
I was a huge fan of that.
Okay.
That was my introduction to Felipe Smith.
Okay.
Check it out.
Okay.
If you're a fan of Felipe Smith
Definitely.
and you dug the Ghost Rider stuff, it's
Yeah.
kind of like autobiographical book
Okay,
as
interesting.
well. Really cool stuff. I enjoyed that. So
Cool.
check that out. What's your nay, Chris?
Well, along the same lines of missing books, the JSA from DC hasn't shown up. It's unforgivable of DC for one, ending John's run on it.
Yeah.
Which was just phenomenal. I loved what he did with the legacy characters, how he took, some of the young guys and they took over the mantle of the older
Brought back
heroes.
Hawkman, right? With that
And
one,
yeah,
too.
he brought back.
Yeah.
He did so many good things in that book, and for DC to ignore what is the first superhero team that ever existed in comic books anywhere,
Yeah.
is ridiculous and kind of insulting to older fans.
Yeah.
And to younger fans as well who haven't been able to experience those characters, and now that there's not a book out, won't go back and read some of the older stuff that's out there.
What's did you ever watch the Justice? I don't remember the title was. I can't remember now. But the Justice Society episode of Smallville.
Yeah,
Jeff Johns wrote.
Yeah.
Where they bring in Dr. Fate. They bring in.
A little hokey costume-wise,
Yeah.
but the story was solid.
I think that's a good kind of intro to kids maybe like who are younger who they don't see it as a Justice League. They see it as younger character or older characters. I think it's Ultimate Justice, something along those lines. I think it's season 8 or something. It's basically a mini movie if you watch it now on DVD or on demand or whatever.
It's good.
It's a good
good. It's a solid
introduction
story.
to the Justice Society, and then spinning out of the Justice Society, the Hawkman stuff
Yes.
that he did, the Jeff Johns Hawkman, is some of my favorite DC.
Well,
stuff
Johns is
of
a
all
phenomenal
time.
writer.
Yeah, I'll follow that guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think I've read anything that he's done that I haven't at least enjoyed.
Gotcha.
It may not have been the best story that he'd done, but it certainly wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
really.
I'm kind of surprised on that as well. You'd think, going back to the Flash that we talked about earlier, and there were, ending off last season, we might see Jay Garrick.
You will. They've already let that spoiler out
Exactly.
in the
Yeah, we
previews.
saw the shot of him as well.
So,
You'd think they'd capitalize on it, being because Jay
Yes.
Garrick is an instrumental character of
Exactly.
GSA.
Yeah.
So
and for them not to do that is kind of silly. I mean,
DC
they should strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
Marvel strike,
maybe-
DC strike. We're hitting off all the companies
Guys.
today.
Yeah.
Those are our nays. I'm gonna save my nays for the yays to end it off. So
Okay.
let's go to your yays because my yay nay is a combination this week, and you're gonna want to stay tuned for that. So head back over to you,
Okay.
Jake, with your yay.
I'm gonna switch up my yay a little bit because we were talking about TV shows. It got me interested in something else. South Park's back on. It is there's 3 episodes so far. Season 19, I believe, which is insane. I remember watching the pilot way back in the days, spending the night at my friend's house.
Yeah.
Totally shouldn't have been watching that show, having laughing at the pillow, because if we got caught, we would have been in big trouble.
Understand.
But it is back, and those guys still, season 19, firing all the cylinders. Matt and
Nice.
Trey write and direct every episode still. Like, that's crazy to think with animation nowadays.
That's
Like,
insane.
taking nothing against the other shows, 'cause it's so much work. But Matt and Trey, they are still 100% in that show every single episode. And it shows. And, those guys are kind of like great barometers with politics and kind of to show America maybe how funny something is, or hey, maybe wake up, this is kind of, but they do it in the South Park way.
Awesome.
They try not to be preachy, and it's fantastic. I mean, that's a show that I'll watch forever and ever and ever. So check it out, the first 3 episodes. are out. I think by the time this posts, I think there'll be a fourth one.
Okay.
But
very cool.
They're all on Hulu. So.
All right.
Yeah, check
I
it
didn't
out.
know. I've been tracking. Been so busy.
Yeah.
I have so much on my
Yeah,
DVR right
crazy.
now.
Yeah.
Is Archer back?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I don't think the season has started, has it?
All right.
I haven't seen.
I was late to the
Up
program
yet.
on that, but I caught up on that. But
Very
I
good
need
show.
to get
Very good
back
show.
on South Park.
Very good show.
What about you?
Well, I'm gonna give a shout out to Adult Swim. Normally, their late night shows are really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
But now we've got Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell, which I think is super, super, super funny.
Okay.
And Black Jesus, which is just one of the funniest shows
I caught that.
I have ever seen on television. You get a chance, check it out. As
All right.
Jesus comes back, he's in the hood. You've got Charlie Murphy on it, who always cracks
Charlie
me up.
Murphy.
And it's a phenomenal show that seems a little sacrilegious on the surface, but feels so good.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It'll make you laugh.
I love that they're bold enough to do something like that. So
Yes.
shout out to Adult Swim.
I like the fact that they're looking at it and you're looking at this Jesus as in maybe he is Jesus, but everyone else is trying to take advantage of him and it's good and it's good. How would we recognize him when he came back?
Definitely. Can't wait to see the second season. I laughed my behind off of the first one, so excited about that. There's a lot of good stuff going on right now. Fall TV is here. To end it off with my yay/nay, like I said, I like to experiment with things. If y'all don't know that, by watching the show right now, I'm always trying new things, and especially food-wise. I don't like to do a lot of chain restaurants because it's always the same thing. So I'm a big diners and drives guy.
Oh, yeah.
Me and my wife watch it religiously.
Love that
Whenever
show.
I go to a new city,
Yeah.
I'm trying new foods.
Oh,
like
yeah.
upcoming soon. Actually, this will be after I go, but I'm going up to New York for New York Comic Con. Looking forward to tasting some new foods up in New York.
There you go.
But I tried Burger King's new Halloween burger.
Oh man.
Oh, goodness.
I saw some other people doing it, and some other people were scared to do it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. It's basically for me and my taste buds, it tasted just like a regular Whopper,
Okay.
with the exception that it was just a black bun.
Yeah.
But that didn't scare me too much.
Yeah. It wasn't just super unappetizing looking at that and being like, this looks like it's rotten.
well, the
It looks
pictures-
a little frightening. It
Yeah.
does, and like it would be hard to bite into.
Yeah.
I'm Asian.
No, I mean like it
Tasted-
looks like it's hard.
I hear you.
Like a rock.
So I've tasted a lot of crazy foods, and so I was willing to do it. I did it, and for me, it tasted like any regular Whopper. And I was like, okay, I didn't really get it because there was a lot of hype. It like barbecue flavored with the bun, and that's what makes it black. And then later I come to find out it's squid ink, and who knows? But it tastes like a regular Whopper.
Just weird chicken fries, man. They're just.
At the same deal, they said that because of the black bun, you're gonna have like green poop. But that first the first 12 hours, I did not see that. And I was like, what are you talking about? So now more of the hype did not live up to the hype.
It's awesome.
But exactly 24 hours later, it was mean and green, y'all.
Were you calling the doctor?
I didn't call the
think
doctor
there's
because I was
something wrong
alerted to
with
it,
the guy.
and I heard that it would take at least 4, evacuations to clear out, and it did. So if you
So
want
you're
to
safe and
experiment with a
sound.
Halloween
You're good.
burger, I'm still alive. I'm not dead, and it'll just give you green poo after 24 hours, and it takes 4 to clear it out, and then you're back to normal. So that's it. And that's our
That's
episode.
awesome.
Well, we're glad
I
you're
left
okay,
you
man.
with a
Yeah,
doo-doo
glad
joke,
you're
y'all.
safe.
Yeah.
Green doo-doo. Thank y'all for coming on.
Yeah,
My man
thanks for
Jake
having
Bozek, Geek Out Podcast, Christopher Lee Swartzlander,
Thank you, pleasure.
Tripping Over Reality. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
You're watching the New Release Wednesday show. You guys rock. And that's our show, y'all. Cost love.
What we did.